Children, today we are going to continue the lesson number 2, that is discrimination. And in the earlier video I have explained you about discrimination based on gender. Now today we are going to study about discrimination based on race. Now what is race? Race refers to the group of people who have the same skin color, same hair texture and same facial features, so they belong to one race. Like for example, African black in color belong to different race, European all white people and their facial features are also different, Chinese people, they belong to different race, they have a flat nose, small eyes, so that is known as race. So discrimination is sometimes done on the basis of race. Why it is done? Because some people, they think that their race is superior than the other. For example, you might have heard about the white color skin color people. They think that they are superior than the black skin color people, so they torture them. So here racism is the belief that some races are superior to others based on vague ideas of characteristics like skin color or ethnic background. Racial discrimination is any act that treats people of other races in a different manner. In South Africa, racial discrimination gave birth to apartheid, which means apartness in African. We shall read about it in the next chapter. So you can see here in the picture what is shown: waiting room for white only. This is the discrimination based on race. Okay, that the room is only meant for white skin color people, black skin color people are not allowed there. So this is the example of racism, discrimination based on race. Now next is discrimination based on caste. Now before going to discrimination based on caste, let us read about this part: Gandhiji's experience with apartheid in South Africa, how he was treated in South Africa. Dada Abdullah said, make a trip to Pretoria in the Transversal to help out a client. The Indian left for Pietermaritzburg. There he bought a first class ticket and went and sat in the first class compartment. A European entered the compartment. On seeing the Indian, he called out to the railway officials and said, remove him. Coolies and non-whites are not permitted in the first class compartment. The Indian produced his ticket but was forcibly pushed out of the train and his luggage was tossed down onto the platform. The train steamed away. Later, this man returned to India and wrote in his autobiography, the cold was extremely bitter. My overcoat was in my luggage, but I did not dare to ask for it lest I should be insulted again. So I sat and shivered. So this happened with Gandhiji. That Indian was Gandhiji. What happened? While he was traveling on a train, he took the ticket of first class compartment and the European came and then told the official to throw him out from the train, and his luggage was also thrown, and luggage was thrown somewhere else, so he didn't get the overcoat also. So he spent this is the discrimination, this is the example of discrimination based on race. Now we are going to study about discrimination based on caste. Now Indian society, it is divided into 4 main castes from the earlier times, and it is based on their occupation. Now which are the 4 main castes? You can see Brahmins, they are the priests; Kshatriyas, the warriors and the rulers are the kings; Vaishyas, that is the skilled traders and merchants; Shudras, unskilled workers. So Brahmins you all know, like Pandit, they were considered at the topmost position earlier. And Kshatriyas, they, the king, what was their work? To administer the whole country, to look after the needs of the people. And Vaishyas, these were the people, those who involved in agriculture, those who involved in any kind of business or the trade. And Shudras, this was the lowermost class, and it was treated badly by these upper three classes. They were the unskilled workers. Caste system is an ancient practice in India in which the society is divided into groups based on their occupation. Four main castes are Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Below them are the untouchables. Shudras are termed scheduled caste and Dalits today. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. He also belonged to the lowermost class, that is the Shudras, and the caste of untouchables, and led the struggle for equality and fought for the rights of Dalits. Ambedkar experienced atrocities. Atrocities means he himself experienced all the torture or the discrimination based on caste by the teachers of his school, and he was not allowed to sit on the desk. He was allowed to sit on the floor. Overcoming all the obstacles, social obstacles, Ambedkar became the first Socialist in India. He got a scholarship and left for New York for higher studies. On his return to India, he started a weekly journal called Mukh Nayak, where he criticized the orthodox caste system. So, he was the first person belonging to the lowermost class, and he completed the graduation, went for higher studies in New York, and then when he came back, he started a journal Mukh Nayak and demanded reservation for Dalit. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, when India became independent, he became the first law minister of independent India. He was the architect. Architect means he made the Indian Constitution. Means he made the laws of the Indian Constitution, the written document for Indian law. Do you know how it looks? The Indian Constitution book, which was written by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. I can show you the picture. You can see here, this is the Constitution of India. This is the book of Constitution of India. This book consists of all the laws for the citizens as well as for the government. So then today, in order to mingle the lowermost class with the upper classes, the government is trying its best. And what they are doing, they are providing a quota system for them. A percentage of posts are reserved for them for employment in government as well as in public sector. Means they can get the jobs in the government sector as well as in the private sector also. Also, special provisions of seats have been made in public and private educational institutions. The Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Act 1989 prevents atrocities against members of Dalit community and other backward classes. Now our next topic, that is the step toward equality and harmony. So now, in order to remove all this kind of discrimination, what the government is doing, what in India, what are the things means what kind of fundamental rights are given to the citizen. Let us see this. With such diversity in religion, language, dress, custom and tradition in the country, it is natural that there are differences of opinion on various issues. When we know that in India we have lot of diversity based on religion, we have so many religions, people here follow different religions, languages are so many, dresses, we have different kinds of dresses in different parts of the country, customs are so many. So there can be possibility that differences of opinion are there. So, however, the Constitution of India provides for a framework in which these differences can be resolved. So, a Constitution of India, that is a law book, that is framed in such a way that it prevent differences can be resolved. The Constitution of India, which came into force on 26 January 1950, ensures general welfare for the common people. You know why Republic Day is celebrated? Because a constitution came into force. Came into force means started a constitution of India. Whatever the laws are written there, we started following those laws on 26 January 1950. And who wrote this book? That is Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. The introduction to the constitution, called the preamble, declares India as a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic that guarantees social, economic and political justice to all. So the introduction means the introductory, the first page of this constitution book. What it's saying, that India is a sovereign country, it is a socialist country and secular country. Secular means where the people can follow different religion, and democratic republic, and guarantee social, economic and political justice. All I can show you the first page, means the first page of the constitution. Now you see the first page here, people of India having sovereign, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens what? Justice. Everybody has the right to have the justice, liberty of thought, freedom of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and not to promote among them all fraternity, that is the brotherhood, assuring the dignity of individual and the unity of the nation. So this is the constitution first page. Now next is the constitution lists some fundamental rights also. In a constitution, that is the book, it consists of some fundamental rights which guarantee non-discrimination. These rights are enforced by the court of law. The fundamental rights also have been aimed at overturning the inequalities in Indian social practices. Now which are these? They have untouchability and caste system. The laws are there to abolish untouchability, to remove untouchability and caste system. They prohibit discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. So it also does not allow any kind of this kind of discrimination which is based on religion, race, caste, etc. They also forbid trafficking of human being, child labor and forced labor. So this is also not allowed. Human being trafficking means just using the human force for the different kind of work that is not likable, not liked by some people. Not like means likable means it's not good. Child labor is not allowed, forced labor is not allowed. They provide religious freedom to all citizens of India, declaring India to be a secular state. They protect cultural and educational rights of ethnic and religious minorities by allowing them to preserve their language and to establish their own educational institution. So this is also given ki minorities means those people, those who are less in number, means those who follow different religion and their number is less. So they have they can establish their own educational institution. To bring about equality in society, the Constitution makes special provision for the advancement of any socially or educationally backward class or scheduled caste or scheduled tribes by providing reservation of posts for them. Right to freedom of speech and expressions give one the right to express one views through press, assembly, association or union. So these are the different laws, fundamental rights which are being given to the citizen of India. So now the question answers are also I am sending today only, so you do in the fair notebook.